Hello everyone, so my name is William, welcome back to my channel, and yeah, I'd just like to preface with the fact that it's been a really long time, and this is probably the first time that you're hearing my new voice, which is rather deep. I have been on HRT since November, essentially. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a really long time, but I have plans for uploading at least once a week. I have Doki Doki Con coming up this weekend, and I will be recording a vlog for that day. This video is essentially about American schools and the American school system. And I have a little bit of perspective because I went to school for 2 weeks in Japan and for about 3 weeks in Germany. First things first, private school versus public school. So here in America, you can get like 2 different kinds of education for, I don't know, whatever you want. So like you can get private education, which is usually more religious based. So you can go to like a private Christian school or private Catholic school or private Mormon school or a private Jewish school or whatever. And those cost a lot of money, but you also get like a better education and it's more catered to what you want to learn and all of that sort of thing, or what your parents want you to learn. That's usually just one school for young kids through late teenagers. And then there's public education, which is, you know, you have to go to elementary school and then middle school and then high school. Those are all different steps you have to take when going to public school. I recorded an entire day just following me around to each of my classes and stuff, and I couldn't record too much of my classes because I didn't want to get my classmates' faces in the video if they didn't want that. So a lot of it is just recording me walking around and also what I'm doing. So it's not like super interesting, but it follows my morning until where I'm sitting right now. I just had lunch. Get out of school at around 2:30, and that's kind of late for other countries, but I don't know, like sometimes I'll eat lunch at school because lunch is served around like 12:30 at my school, my high school, and that's a little early for me. Like I don't eat lunch that early normally, and so sometimes I'll have it like a snack during our school sanctioned 30-minute lunch, and then I'll have an actual lunch when I get home. Yeah, I recorded an entire day of school, and you'll see that after I'm done talking here. But essentially, I usually bring my Chromebook, which is like a small computer that the school gave me. My school got a bunch of money from our government to update our electronics and give students their own small laptops / computer for academic purposes, because a lot of our school is like online. Like I'm taking online courses for a few of my classes. We use our phones in our classes all the time. Recently they have banned phones around most of the school districts in my area, and I don't know if that's like countrywide or not. Like a lot of things are different between states and such, but I know that at my school we are no longer allowed to use our electronics unless our teachers say that we can, so we have to have like permission, which is a little annoying considering for the last 12 years of my education I've been used to using my cell phone, so that kind of sucks. On the other hand, we are like spending more time in class actually learning, so I mean, and the kids that use their phones irresponsibly can't do that anymore. I use my phone responsibly all the time. I get yelled at for reading more than I get yelled at for being on my phone, but that's a separate issue. You can't ban books in a school. We at my school have 7 classes a day, and each class is about 45 minutes. We have 4 classes before lunch and 3 classes after lunch. We also have a 30-minute lunch, and I know that a lot of foreign countries don't allow a lot of electives, but apparently here in America we just love choosing our classes. So this year my electives are orchestra, French, and German. You're only required to have 1 year of a language at a national level. I know that Oregon requires 1 year a foreign language, and then my specific school district requires 2 years of a foreign language. So I took 2 years of German, and then I took 2 extra years of German, an extra year of French, and an extra year of Spanish, and those extra years are my electives. So I get elective credits for those that help me graduate. You can get all kinds of electives, like you can learn how to cook, you can learn how to work on robotics or engineering, or you can take extra math classes like astronomy and physics and that sort of thing. Those are not required classes. I think astronomy should be more common. They actually got rid of astronomy before I could take it, which is really frustrating. Anyway, so the rest of the video is just my recorded day. So I'm gonna let you get to that, and hopefully it's not too boring considering it's just me walking around the school, but I hope you enjoy it.
All but the base! Safe is right, it's the base knave that jumps! Up firing forward, up, pedantic. Now for my life, the knave that caught my love! Pedestal! I watch you better yet!
In time I may believe, yet I mistrust it not. For sure Aeacides was Ajax, called so from his grandfather.
I must believe my master, else I promise you I should be arguing still upon that doubt. But let it rest. Hey, Micah. Hey, Parker. It's a weird thing. Okay. All right. So class, we can't watch. I do it.
Please serve me.
River.
Thank you all for watching, and if you want more from me, please go comment below, hit the like button, do all that jazz. I'm sure you've heard it a million times from watching YouTube videos, but anyway, if you want more from me, please subscribe. I have a lot more plans coming along, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.